Shut up and sit down.
Hey you scallywags, as promised we're back with our more Joytoy centric episode, but before that here's a montage of a few interesting things from Wonder Festival. Cowabunga, dude! The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles have officially been revealed by Joytoy and are shipping now. In fact, there's a video on the channel you can check out right after this video. They are exclusive to mainland China, but you can get yours using my affiliates, so check the links in my description for money off discounts and shops you can use like David Toys, KOWKIS, LT Cave and Cool Toys Club. Leonardo, Donatello, Raphael and Michelangelo are all available to ship. And to oppose them before the end of the year, we have the first villains to be announced in the bumbling duo of Bebop and Rocksteady, both coming with a nice variation of extras and my favourite feature, articulated jaw. I did a poll on the channel shortly after the Turtles were announced to ask what figure Joytoy should do next, and the winner by a landslide was, of course, my pick too, Shredder. So it's only fitting that Joytoy have also announced his release along with 2 foot soldiers. Shredder's design may not be for everyone. It's quite menacing, almost soulless, his eyes whited out on black like in some comics. In Joytoy's design there is no human element visible. For me, I think it's bloody awesome. There are 2 foot soldier designs which are very similar, with one perfect for army building with a nice clean design, the other showing cyborg elements on his eye and head. From these images it looks like there may be additional articulation with bicep twist and butterfly joint, but nothing confirmed as yet. So this looks to be a great start from Joytoy with their TMNT line. Let's hope it carries on. Something else thankfully carrying on from Joytoy is their Infinity line, and they're going all in on Jing. Jing Wuming Assault Cores looks substantially beefier than the first Jing announcement. With 2 figures on offer, you can choose either a bumblebee head or exposed upper half head, or you can just get both. For me, the very non-practical unhelmeted head guy is appealing to me more, so it's a good thing I've already pre-ordered, as I'll need someone crazy enough to lead my team head on. Out of the Jing Invincible squad, the more heavy duty fella is the standout, Of course, having 2 huge guns on either shoulder will make you stand out from the crowd a bit. The other 3 look to be identical with sword and sheath, but varying gun loadouts. Jing Blue Wolf Mongol Cavalry is their exosuit, complete with optional Wolverine claws and a removable flamethrower. I'm eager to see how this cyber wolf sizes up against Ariadne's actual wolf, or werewolf, Durok. One line I've yet to size up and get in hand is Strife, and Joytoy have announced the new Roman Republic Legion X squad. With a mixture of male and female warriors, these figures are definitely not short on accessories. Utilizing Joytoy's newly engineered buck, we now also get to see how the ladies stack up. All complete with removable armor, this brings me back to my earlier Joytoy days of part swapping. At some point I will get one male and female figure just to see how the new bucks work. Is this the triumphant return of Joytoy's own original line? Not quite. I've recently received my Sorrow Expeditionary Forces 09th Legion Assault Company, or 3 of them anyway, and we'll be doing a video if it's not on the channel already. And there are issues with the hip joints, as you may have seen in Awesome Action Toys review. They look stunning and are shipping now, so if you're interested, go and have a look, but I will have a video up at some point as well. It doesn't stop there, as we have 2 more troopers sporting sleeveless long coats a la the Matrix. A lot of weapon options, but nowhere to store them. Some new parts mixed with old, and some elements I really like, but not enough here to really wow me. We also have a new North Mecha 09 Strike Attack with Pilot. This is an amalgamation of previous North Mechs with a load of their accessories. I do have the first 2 and I really like those mechs. I like the smaller size, and the articulation is really great on them. The Sorrow Expeditionary Forces started with a couple of exosuits, so it's only fitting that we finish this segment with the latest of the exosuits. The Rescue Squad Heavy Gunner really does bring the firepower, but the one that really stands out to me is the Rescue Squad Medical Officer. I'm really liking how different the accessories are to anything else we've got from these exosuits with the medic. The previous exosuits did have their flaws, in particular being a bit floppy in some cases, so I'm curious to see if Joytoy have addressed these issues. Because of the lopsided amount of 40k to Horus Heresy announcements, we'll be going through the new releases by Legions, but before that, here's a montage of items shipping now. Sticking with the poster boys of Warhammer, we have a huge announcement of Space Marine 2, based off the best-selling video game. I did a self-indulgent deep dive when this was announced, so I'll link the video of that in the description if you'd like to see more. Another huge release, quite literally, is Horus Heresy Leviathan Dreadnought with Cyclonic Melter Lance and Siege Claw, which is a brilliant loadout. In colours, this is similar to the Dreadnoughts we've seen before and should be shipping soon. The Invictaris Suzerain Squad are the precursors of the Honor Guard, and I like how their helmets are similar to what we saw in Space Marine 2. Although similar, each is slightly different to the other, and I love also how each can hold their shield and bolter on one hand. The Legion Praetor looks blinged out with Power Sword and Volkite Serpenta, and you can't go wrong with the wizened, unhelmeted head look. We finish Ultramarines with named character Remus Ventarus. With spikes on his left side adorning his lower leg and pauldron, he's definitely not one to share with the kids. I love that Joytoy have now included a small stand for his Legion standard and a flight stand. Since our last update, Joytoy have already announced and released a few thousand suns, and the Librarian console is not far behind. Looking especially beefy, this guy definitely has a presence. The only problem I'll have when I eventually get him is deciding on which head option, although the helmeted head does look especially awesome. Giving the Horus Heresy Space Wolves version a run for his money in terms of sheer detail is the Thousand Suns Contemptor Osiris Dreadnought with Gravis Force Blade and Gravis Autocannon. This is a beautiful piece and would normally be the centerpiece of your Thousand Suns display, if not for Magnus the Red, Primarch of the Thousand Suns. Towering at 22 centimeters. On paper, he's taller than Horus, but I'm not too sure if that's to the top of his head or to the top of his horns. Either way, this one-eyed giant Primarch is the only one of his brothers showing off his summer guns. He also comes with effects parts, which I think is the first time Joytoy have released a figure from their Warhammer line with any sort of effects parts. Just make sure you make enough space in your display for this large fella. We end this episode with the Vampires of Warhammer, the Sons of Sanguinius, the Blood Angels. We'll be getting the 40k 10th edition Terminator treatment. With only 2 options to choose from, I'm surprised their loadout is their main difference. Both have a left power fist, but they're so plain I'm tempted to get one just to try and bling it out. Bling is something the Crimson Paladin squad are not sure of. These Horus Heresy Terminators have exquisite sculpted detail that are unmistakably the Sons of Sanguinius. 2 Legion Praetors announced, one in Tartarus Terminator armor and Legion Praetor with Paragon Blade. Again, both looking appropriately decorated in Blood Angels regalia. Angels Tier Squad has just been announced with a very interesting look. The main thing that stands out to me are the creepy helmets. The upper half of the body looks disproportionately large, almost comically so, but they still look pretty badass. We don't have just one Primarch this episode, we have 2, as Joytoy have also announced the Primarch of the 9th Legion, Blood Angels Sanguinius. Looking majestic in all gold and huge articulated wings, Sanguinius has the potential to outshine his brother Primarchs in your display. He may be the largest Joytoy Warhammer figure with a flight stand. And whereas 2 Horus Heresy Loyalist Primarch brothers had similar armor, Sanguinius is refreshingly different. But much like his Primarch brother Leman Russ, Sanguinius has a healthy option of weapons. He should be kicking things off in 2025, but we may see him sooner. So that's it for now. Which of these upcoming releases are you most excited about? Let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to buy your own Joy Toy products with money off, discount vouchers and all of that, please check the link in my description for my affiliates so we can get the money off and also helps the channel. If you like this video, please click the thumbs up. For more content, subscribe, and I'll scale you later.